Coin update today, September 16th, 2023. It's around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And before I go on and get the update, just a reminder, I am a representative of the I Am Academy, and that is where I'm learning from. We have well over 100 different instructors. So if you have any questions about the Academy, if you're wanting to get involved and learn and increase your skills and get into this sort of thing, then there are information about it inside the description of the video, or reach out to me. Ask me some questions. Give me a call. My number's inside the description of the video. Let's connect because I'm looking for other people like-minded to, let's go to the next level, right? So as I'm setting up, I particularly as a intermediate crypto trader, I am really focusing in on Bitcoin. That's why a lot of my updates are Bitcoin updates. And I'm teaching just little things, what I know, just because I'm interested in also being an educator and helping others. So I'm just sharing little things that I'm learning along the way about different types of trading. So I'll share this with you, this one main point here, kind of 3 different things that I'm personally thinking. This is not advice. This is just telling you what I've learned and kind of what I'm looking at. But there's basically the way that I feel about it is basically I'm doing 3 different types of trading. And there's 3 different methods. And depending on your personality, that's why it helps to get educated about it. Depending on your personality is depending on which one you're more likely to be involved with. But there's position trading, swing trading, scalp trading. Position trading is basically holding for the long term. You're buying now, but maybe your Bitcoin is the number one, not to say to buy or not to buy Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is the number one by market cap digital asset. So just say you position trade Bitcoin, you would buy it now, you would probably hold it for who knows, it's different for everybody, but it could be 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. I mean, as long as there's potentially, and that's position trading. Swing trading, we're basically looking for the highs and lows of the major, like every 7 to 10 days or so, where the market swings up and down. We're swing trading. Scalp trading, I'm going to zoom right in up into a lot of times what we call the 15-minute time frame, but a lot of times we're in and out of a trade inside of minutes, or certainly hours, or within the day, right? And so, everybody's different. That's why you have to learn about it and just kind of see what is your personality type like. So just kind of zooming out, right? Just kind of zooming out at first and make sure we have some volume. Make sure we have volume. Check, volume check. Yeah, we got volume. Okay. So this is Bitcoin chart. This is a Bitcoin chart. And it's on there's different time frames. As a beginner trader, and you're looking at charts, one of the things I think that's important to understand is some of the basic ways to look at it. But there's different time frames. So you look at the chart, you can look at it on a monthly time frame, a weekly, a daily, a 3-day, a 4-day, a 2-day, a 1-day, a 4-hour, a 12-hour, a 1 hour, a 15-minute, even seconds now. You can get right up to the seconds. So as I'm looking on a weekly, this is my weekly look. I'm saying, okay, where are we at? Once a week, I like to just really get in there and see where we're at. What's the big picture, right? What are we doing with this asset right now? So as I'm looking at it, I pull back personally. I like to go with the Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. So this is the weekly time frame. Now you'll see it looks like a line, right? This is called a line chart, right? There's pros and cons to line charts, but there's also, I'm going to switch it to the candles chart, okay? Now, each one of these candles, I'm going to spread it out a little bit. You can see back here where it started, right? But I'm going to open it up a little bit. Each one of these, these are called candles, represents 1 week, right? So this candle, 1 week. This candle, 1 week, right? And so, okay, now I'm going to zoom back out a little bit. Now, okay, I've already done a lot of research, but I've hidden my drawings, and it's going to look a little crazy at first, but I'm going to hit to show the drawings, and then I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Okay. All I care about is where we are now and where can we potentially go. That's all I'm looking at. Just trying to find out, hey, what's potentially, where are we going to go, right? So I do believe in this particular project for the long run. So personally, this is not financial advice. I just dollar cost average. I invest occasionally into this because I believe in the long run, it's going to be very useful down the road, right? So, but we got to know where we're going to go. So the thing is right now we're approximately about 26,000. Okay, 26,547, 557. That's right where we're at right now. Okay, so now, okay, let's see, I'm looking, but I have to be realistic with myself. These red lines down below, I feel like are potential targets, meaning it could really go down. Doesn't mean it will, but I'm prepared for it to go either way. That's the thing. That's the good thing about it. Once you learn from the pros in the digital market, I feel like we can do well whether the market goes up or down. You can drive income that way, right? So we just want to know, get some ideas. I just want to get some ideas on which way is it going. So I'm going to zoom in. See, this is just me zooming in. See how I did that? So we're zoomed out. Now I'm zooming in. I want to zoom in really over the last, since January, right? Okay, so if you look here, this is like January, the beginning of the year. So this is really, since we're now in September, this is really from January to September and where we're at, okay? Now, I'm just looking at zones. See this double red bar here? I put that as a potential zone I'm looking out for. I personally would love for the price to go down because then it means I can buy more of this asset. So, but that's where I drew the line out because I'm feeling like we may go there, but we are up against a lot of resistance. Okay. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So now what I'm going to do, see this line here, this purple line going up. This is a resistance line. These lines here, these are resistance lines. So there is a lot of resistance. But now let's open it up to the daily time frame. Okay, daily. Okay, look at this. Over the last, it has really just gone sideways with a little bump, you can see in the middle of that. Each one of these candles represent 1 day, right? 1 day. One candle, 1 day, right? But now this is really, this levels tool that you see here, I feel like for me is more of a swing. It's more of a tool for swing trading, okay? I'm really personally looking for the highs and lows. And so right now I'm just looking at where it's at. We're testing this level of resistance right here, this red bar. See how we had this is called a rising channel right here. It rose up, but we hit that resistance. Now we're going sideways. Okay, so we have to see where it goes from here. I don't know where it's going. I hope it's going to drop down, right? So now I'm going to pull this on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, each one of these candles represents 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour. Okay, it's interesting what we're seeing here. Now I'm going to use a tool called Swipe Coin. Okay, now this tool has given us a really, say if we just come to the charts for the first time today, and we're trying to get into a trade, what are we going to do? Well, this awesome tool, exclusively from the IM Academy, will help us set up some zones. It's not telling you where to trade and where not to trade, but it is sharing with you some zone ideas. Just like here, we have 2 zone ideas. Hey, if it's going up this way, confirms the idea. that goes down this way confirms that idea. So I see us as and this is more for me personally, for scalp trading. That means for the day, right? If I'm just now looking at this, I'm not going to jump into a trade looking at this. I'm not going to get into a trade. I'm going to wait until we break and close either above or below. This is what I love about this. And this is on the 15-minute time frame. See this time frame over here? This is really up close, really up close. We're putting it under a microscope, and we're putting it in a box, right? We're saying this is right where you're at. And then when it breaks and closes above or breaks and closes below, we know we have a potential idea. So that's what I love about it. And then the more confirmations you get, confirmations mean it just all makes sense. It looks good. You just build confidence. And so that's what we want for you if you're interested in being a crypto trader, digital assets trader, to have confidence. And the more you learn and the more knowledge you have and the more skills you build, you just build your confidence right along with it. So if you're interested in building your confidence along with me, consider checking out the I Am Academy so you can learn from the best. We have over 100 plus different educators inside the academy. And it's every week. It's live Sunday through Saturday. We have live teachers just teaching what they know, and you can get on there live and learn and ask questions. We can be friends and trade and learn from each other. And hey, 5-10 years from now, we'll just be crushing this whole digital assets thing. We'll be having a great time, right? So that's just something to consider. You don't want to look back 5-10 years from now and say, oh man, I missed that digital assets revolution. Right now it's just consider taking a look. If you have any questions, consider reaching out to me and let's have a conversation. So let's potentially collaborate together. All right. That's it for now. Appreciate your time and your energy. This is Bitcoin. We have Bitcoin underneath the box. Real quick before I go, I am going to start looking more at Ethereum, right? And closely as well. So they're the top two by market cap, the top two coins, Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I do believe in both of them. And the more you get around these professionals, the more you believe in them as well, because you just build that confidence, right? So here's a look at Ethereum, right? But the funny thing about Ethereum and Bitcoin, they really are related together. And until things change, I like following Bitcoin first because it seems like whatever Bitcoin does, Ethereum does. That's just been my experience. But I do hear down the road is potential concept that Ethereum may potentially flip Bitcoin in market cap. So it may change. But as it is right now, Bitcoin is the number one coin. And it does seem, not in all cases, but in most cases, if Bitcoin goes up, Ethereum will go up. If Bitcoin goes down, Ethereum goes down. Just take a look. Even at this chart right here, we had this little red candle right here, red candle, and then a red candle. So, and it's kind of funny how that works. So, but you have to be ready for change. We have to be nimble and ready to switch at a moment's notice, right? So that's what being a professional is all about. So if you're interested in being a pro with this, reach out to me. Let's collaborate. And as in between, I will be sharing some 15-second market updates as well to keep you posted on how it's going. All right, we'll see you on the next one, and bye for now. Remember, health is wealth, cash flow is king, cash is queen, and credit is freedom. Think about that. Our health is wealth. Without our health, what do we have, right? Cash flow is king, meaning we want that cash flow income coming in. That's one of my mentors said that the cash flow was king. Having cash is great. We want to have cash on hand, but cash flow, he says, is king. It's debatable. I'll see what you think, but that's what I feel it is. So health is wealth, cash flow is king, cash is queen, and credit is freedom. Think about that. And I'll see you on the next lesson. Bye for now.